Queer cats are tone setters, the same reason my main legion of chrome wetters. With long cheddar, mixed with lines written, no time slipping. When we rhyme spitting, divine mission. Since the house days, GA Grandma left DJ Tanner outraged. The South stays, about that Beretta clapping, lines balanced with
Head on over to Spotify and all other streaming platforms. Check out the NoMercyTV Podcast. Yo, what's good, y'all? No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com. You know what time it is, man. I know, been a little bit of a minute. You feel what I'm saying? Been hectic around here, you know what I mean? Just, working a lot. Getting ready for this dot and solo battle. Been having to, arrange a lot of, different stuff just in terms of make sure the battle is good and setting up face-offs, doing other streams and, stuff like that. So shit been moving around here, But I wanted to come talk about this Cassidy blog where he's saying that the leagues don't need the battlers, right? I mean, the battlers don't need leagues, Here's the thing. Battle rap is not a one-person sport. It's a two-person sport, right? So in half these battles, y'all have somebody that's putting up the backs for y'all. You understand? Y'all have people who actually got some sort of business sense that are creating these platforms. They paying y'all out their own pocket. Now, where they get that money from, it's a whole different story. Whether it's sponsors, investors, or league owners like me who work a 9 to 5, hustle on the side, and get y'all bag that y'all need. You understand? A lot of the battle rappers, right? And this is not to shade any battle rappers or to clown niggas, but the truth of the matter, and you can look at all of these niggas' early footage and see niggas be broke, son. Niggas come from the straight trenches, like looking crazy. Y'all, and y'all don't need to name the battle rappers. Y'all can, go into your history of all the different battle rappers that niggas have made fun of, whether it's outfits, calling them dirty, etc., etc. Like, these niggas don't have the money to just, be able to throw battle rap events, to build a platform to get themselves seen. That's why they're rapping. They're rapping to get themselves seen. They're rapping to get their talent noticed. And in order to get your talent noticed, you have to go to a platform. You understand? Whether it's a battle rap league, whether it's some sort of camera like a Vlad TV. In order for you to get your talent seen, you have to go to a platform. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Forget whether it's a league or not. In order for you to be seen as a talented individual, you have to be put on a platform. Now, after your circuit or your run across different platforms showcasing your talent, you start to get your bags up, you start to get more notoriety, you start to get more popularity. Then from there, you can probably invest in yourself, do your own thing, and build your own platform, use your brand to become a platform and continue to showcase your talent. But at the end of the day, in order to get lit, you need a platform behind you. You need a platform. You understand? There's no way around that. And yes, Cassidy is 100% right. Without battlers, there are no leagues. But at the same time, let's not act like leagues aren't offering something. You understand? I'm speaking from a league owner perspective. I see a lot of people who done did blogs, but I'm giving it to you from a league owner standpoint. You understand? The stuff we bring to the table. Y'all battlers, y'all can't throw events. For one, half of y'all can't afford to throw events. Just keep it real. And when we say throw events, y'all need money for the venues. Y'all need security for y'all venues because y'all don't want y'all events getting shot up, right? Y'all need cameramen. Y'all need people to edit the footage. Y'all need to have a YouTube page. Between money and the time in order to do all of these things, y'all don't really have much to bring to the table. You understand? It be the people like me, the people like B City, the people like Lex Luthor, Dre Dennis, who can actually do all of this, and it'd be a ease off the battler. You understand? I don't know why I said Dre Dennis, because Dre Dennis literally runs the league and battles. He'll throw a 2-day event and then battle 20 times on both cards. So, you know, Dre Dennis is kind of a monster when it comes to this. But, you know, for, you know, pretty much all of the other league owners that aren't battlers, you know, this is the strain that we take off of the battlers. You understand, in terms of, you know, the battler creating their own platform. And how many battlers? Let's be real. We go on Verse Tracker right now and talk about how many active battlers there are. How many can do what a league owner does and still balance their career at the same time? Not many. You understand? Now, you have your and you know, Dre Dennis will be a perfect example, because he's the person that is doing a lot of cards and still doing a lot of battles at the same time. You don't see John throwing bullpen events and still doing a lot of battles back to back. You didn't really see the same. You kind of saw it with Arsenal, but not at the frequency Dre Dennis was doing it. You understand? Arsenal wasn't really throwing a lot of events. You understand? I feel like they just made their content last in between events to where you felt like it was events being thrown all the time. But UW events weren't that often. You know, they probably were doing like 3 times a year. Dre Dennis is probably doing 2 times a month. You understand? But there's a lot that we bring to the table, and it's not even just that. It's also the business behind it. The business leagues are kind of similar to labels, right? You can't say, "Oh, rappers don't need the labels." Where y'all gonna get popping from? Y'all don't. When you coming out the trenches, you coming out the hood, which is where all this hip hop and rap shit started. You don't know business. You don't know about sponsorships and getting on radio and getting on TV and all that. Y'all don't have that. So essentially, you need the people that actually know business in order to get to the bag. You need those people, or else your talent is just going to be what you're going to be battling on street corners forever. Y'all didn't stop battling on street corners off your own merit. No, now are y'all the reason that there's a demand there, and the fact that league can make money off the fans and, you know, shit like that? Of course. People want to be able to enjoy the battle raps and things of that nature, the stuff they were seeing on YouTube, the stuff they were seeing on DVDs, but at the same time, all of these people are not coming to your block to watch a battle. You understand? Even the biggest battle rappers, let's say battle rappers just became big off of, no different than how the DVD was, right? Even though the Smack DVDs were popular, it still was a hood thing. It still was a thing where it's like, okay, the core people in the hood are coming to the battle. So when you look at the Murder Mook and Jay Mills and the battles like that, yeah, you might see like 200 or 300 people out there, but those are all people from Harlem. You understand? The hundreds of thousands or the millions or whatever that's watching from the computer or watching through the DVD, they want to be able to see that shit live too. You know, and you can't have all them people in a close environment like that. You can't bring out just 1,000 people to the streets. You understand? So you have to make a situation where they can come see the battles, they can see it live, they can, you know, enjoy it, they can be safe at the same time. And that's where the leagues come in. That's where the leagues come in and book a Webster Hall, a Gramercy Theater, Funkadelic Studios. You understand? Like, this is where leagues come in at. So in my personal opinion, you know, it's never a thing of, we can do this by ourselves. No, y'all can't do this by yourselves, and you can't rewrite history, bro. You can't rewrite history. You can't all of a sudden be Cassidy, and now that you're making, you know, probably 6 figures or whatever you're making off of a battle, now, we don't need the leagues. It was just a whole series of years where y'all needed leagues. Lions Den, Grind Time, URL, RBE, KOTD, all of these platforms and all of these stories that are created within the battles when niggas are talking about, yo, I remember I was at the hotel with you and you got checked by this battle rapper and blah, blah, blah. Who's creating them storylines? Y'all are not creating them storylines on your own. These moments are coming from leagues booking y'all in different places and y'all getting to take road trips together and be on planes with each other together. Yeah, stuff y'all wasn't doing before battle rap. A lot of y'all wasn't traveling. A lot of y'all couldn't even afford a plane ticket before battle rap. Like, let's keep it all the way above. You understand me? So, it's just, I don't like, I'm not here to say one side is needed more than the other. You understand? Because, again, let me reiterate this for the millionth time before somebody, clip my shit and be like, oh, no. Battlers are needed. Leagues are needed. It's one hand wash the other, both wash the face. That's just it. Why does it always have to be like a divide between both? You understand what I'm saying? Like, me personally, I'll just never get that. But salute to Cassidy on what he's doing, in his endeavor, doing the tournament, putting bags in the pockets of the other battlers. All that's cool. But at the same time, you was able to do that because of the bags you were able to get from Battle Rap. You weren't selling mixtapes or making money off streams and being able to empower the battle rappers like this. Because if that was the case, I would think you would be able to empower the rappers. You understand the way you're doing the battle rappers, and obviously you can't. You actually needed this field to help, boost your finances and, be able to, get other streams of income and, things of that nature. So you needed leagues. You understand what I'm saying? You're a special case when you say, one thing I will agree with what he said was when he said, the league I'm battling on is the biggest league at the time. He's right about that. Because as y'all see, whenever he battled, it was the biggest thing going on in battle rap, in all of battle rap. Whenever Cassidy signed a contract and then a face-off drop or a battle drop, whatever, Cassidy. Yeah, Cassidy is always going to be one of the biggest things moving. I'm not even going to say one of the biggest thing moving when he's booked for a battle. You understand what I'm saying? So, in terms of that aspect, I agree with that. But to say overall that, you don't need the platform, you did need the platform. You understand? That's how you was able to come back. That's how you lit right now. You understand? You had to do a URL battle. You had to do a RBE battle. You understand? And again, y'all worked together. Y'all made it happen. You feel me? Of course, the battler is gonna have the leverage, being the talent and being the bigger name and the bigger draw. Of course, but again, you didn't go out and book the Goods battle yourself. You didn't go out and book the Arsenal battle by yourself. You didn't go out and book the Hitman battle by yourself. You didn't do that. You didn't book those venues. You didn't put money in them guys' pockets. You didn't sell no tickets. You didn't create no website or stream no pay-per-views. You didn't pay for any of that. I'm pretty sure if you could have, you would have, but guess what? You couldn't. You understand? So, now you might be able to. But again, in order to get to this point that we're at now, you had to work with the leagues. Plain and simple. And the rest of the battlers, y'all can't even agree because half of y'all can't even do what Cassidy did. The majority of y'all can't do what Cassidy did. You understand? It's probably a very, very, very tiny percentage of y'all that can do what Cassidy did in terms of taking his finances, putting the battle event together on his own, and, really being able to come up off it. Because let me tell you like this, a lot of y'all don't know business, and some of y'all might take a loss. Some of y'all battle rappers are going to be the same niggas that when the event fails, y'all going to be getting on Twitter, damn, y'all didn't support me, the culture don't support me, blah, blah, blah. When you probably didn't even reach out to the right channels to get it promoted or use any of your network or your resources. You just put a card together and expected everybody to just talk about it. And guess what? That might not have happened because you might not have know how to do the business that leagues do in terms of sending cards to bloggers, sending cards to Hip Hop is Real and 15 Minutes of Fame, getting people on those cameras, sending people to Champion. Y'all didn't do all that. And then you get mad because nobody is supporting what you got going on. It's a whole science behind what we do here running leagues. So, don't think just because Cassidy is, one diamond in the rough that means everybody can just do it, because everybody can't. And I remember even Math, I remember on Hip Hop is Real, when they first started, Math had an interview and he was talking about this, right? He was saying how, if I want as a battler, I could throw a performance in Chicago myself and get all the money. Why haven't you done it? You understand? Like, if y'all are so adamant on the power solely being within y'all hands, then go do it on your own. You see, Cassidy got the platform set up, where y'all have, all these different teams and shit like that. So, I'm pretty sure with all of these battle rappers that are active out here, it should be more than one way to get it. That's all I'm saying. So, if y'all feel like y'all can do it, then shit, go right ahead. But also remember that nobody's required to support you. It's going to be based off of what you can bring in for yourself as a brand. So if y'all go off and y'all do these endeavors where y'all putting your own events together or whatever y'all putting together, and it's not fully, getting the love that you think it should, then that should tell you need a league. That's all I got to say. So let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Appreciate all y'all tuning in. Y'all already know what time it is, man. No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com. Definitely hit me and let me know what y'all think about this topic, and I'll be back at y'all soon. No Mercy, Trap New York shit. I'm out of here. Bye.